Okay, so we did characters creation just a moment ago, where we ended up with a Kitsune and our travelling monk. So before we start the game in anger, I'm just going to do a very quick overview of some of the basic rules that you will need to know. So what all the different numbers on these mean. So in general, in most cases, to do anything, you are rolling
a dice.
Some dice. Okay, you're rolling a number of dice. And the number is determined by some of the numbers on here, plus things down here, and so on. And that tells you how many dice you're going to roll. And then other things tell you what number you need to appear on the dice to be a success. So for instance, if you look at these 6 you have up here, of agility, cunning, spirit, strength, law, and luck, that says if you were making an agility roll, you roll 3 dice. Because you've got an agility of 3. But if it was not an agility roll, if it was say a strength roll, how many dice would you roll?
2.
2. There you go. That's how it works. If they were any of those 6. When you come to do combat and fighting, and they show something that says otherwise, you have a number of combat as it says there. So you have 2.
Combat 2,
Combat.
max 3.
Yeah, so you've got combat 2, which means you normally roll 2 dice when you're doing a fight in hand to hand with someone. And then here next to it tells you what you need to get to hit in combat. So you'd have combat of 2, so you'd roll 2 dice, and to do a successful hit, what do you think you'd need to get?
4 to 6.
4 to 6, yeah. And if you got, say that, if you got a 4 and a 5, you would hit twice.
Because they're both 4 or more.
Because they're both 4 or more. When enemies and whatever do hit to attack you and do hits back, you get a chance to dodge. Now if it is something...
Is that what that is?
No, that's your melee and that's your range. That's if you're shooting with a bow.
Okay.
That's if you're punching them with your using your little kami knives. Kami knives. Yeah. So yeah, if they were doing damage to you, and enemy was punching you back, you would come off and you get a chance to dodge with that.
Oh.
So for every hit that was done on you, you'd roll that.
I'd roll a dice.
So if a monster had hit you 3 times, you would roll 3 times to see if you could dodge. And each time you rolled that, you would have dodged one of those hits. So how many of the hits would you have just dodged if that was what you rolled, of the 3 that were coming at you?
If I rolled those numbers,
Yeah.
I dodged 2.
You dodged 2. So 2 do their damage and 1 does not. That also works for sanity, if things are doing basically emotional damage to you, and that's physical damage. If you take too much physical damage or too much emotional damage, too much sanity damage, you basically get injured. You fall over and you get injured. And you can take up to that number. So you can take up to 11 physical damage or up to 13 sanity damage.
Otherwise, what happens?
Then you fall over. And you're unconscious. When you come round, you're injured.
I don't want to be in unhealthy
Yeah, well, let's try and avoid that. So you try and avoid getting hit. You dodge when you are hit. And then, if you're lucky, one of the reasons I took the travelling monk, is I get to heal. So if you do get hit, I can heal.
I can heal myself too.
Once per adventure, fully heal your health. You can indeed. So yeah, you get to re-roll. You basically get to heal yourself fully once per game, once per time we go down into it. Right then.
Once ever. I only have to get to do it once.
In a game, in a once we set foot into the fortress or the mines, and until we come out of it again, once. So each game you do this, you can do it once, but only once in each game.
Okay. I can also use cleanse.
You can, which, as we discussed, gets rid of things like burning or poison or whatever. That was the spell you took, wasn't it? Okay.
I didn't want to be an unhealthy fox.
You don't want to be an unhealthy fox. That's fine. Kind of other thing to note is initiative. Initiative determines who goes first each turn if there's monsters and players on the table. We're both initiative 4, which means we get to choose each time which one of us goes first. And then if there's any enemies with a higher initiative, they get to go before us that turn. Enemies with a lower initiative go after us. Yeah.
So you mean if I have a higher initiative than a monster, but you had a lower initiative than a monster, would it go before you?
It would go before me. It would go you, then monster, then us, then me. So then me. Yeah.
Okay.
You've also got a bit there that says always activates before enemies at the initiative level and automatically passes all escape tests. So what that means, if there's an enemy that has initiative 4, normally the enemies on the same initiative go first. But if there's an enemy on initiative 4, you go before it, then the enemy goes, then I go.
Cool.
And escape is when you try and move away from a model. So if you try and move away from an enemy, you have to make an escape roll, but you don't. You automatically pass.
It says me.
It says me. The other thing there you've got hiding in plain sight, which is enemies with -1 on there to hit rolls, targeting this hero. So if they would normally have something that said their melee was 4, it'd become 5. Okay.
Is that hard or easy?
That would make it harder, wasn't it? You're subtracting 1 from their dice. So instead of needing 4 or more, they need 5 or more. So rather than half the side on the dice, it'd become a third of the side on the dice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. That is about all I think you need to know for the rules to start the game. There's other things, but I can explain them and handle them as we go.
Okay.
Shall we start with the first Forbidden Fortress? Okay. So, Forbidden Fortress adventure book.
It's a big book.
It is a big book. It's a very. I'll just show everyone else. It's a big book. Forbidden Fortress adventure book. There's lots of things in here. So there's a map. There you go. A map of
Dragon!
this part of Japan that we are in.
Dragon!
A dragon.
Dragon!
Yeah.
Valley of Spiders!
Valley of Spiders. Yeah.
Hey, shit.
Anywho, so we're going to do the first mission, which is the basic mission.
Okay.
Which actually, having got the adventure book out, it's probably not in the adventure book, it's probably in the rule book. But it doesn't matter. The first bit we're going to do is we need to get the entrance to the Forbidden Fortress. Right, so what I will do is put that over there for now. I'll get my character out of the way. Okay. Should we get your characters out? You want the female Kitsune?
Yeah, female fox person. I'm just going to call it a female fox person. Because technically it's a fox person. Fox person. Ooh, fox. I guess you're looking for the female fox person.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be there a long time today.
Okay.
Ready?
So there we go. There is you, the female Kitsune.
Yeah, that is.
And there's me, male travelling monk. Not yet painted, never mind.
I got the right one.
Yeah. And we're looking for the Forbidden Fortress entrance.
It looked cool. I just want it painted.
So, look in the folder in which we have all our news. Here we go. Here is the entrance to the Forbidden Fortress. Yeah, you start the game, you get to place your character in any of the back 4 spots, or 2 there, but yeah.
Now put
There. You can bravely lead from the front. I'm going to hang around at the rear, behind like that. So,
I'm being brave.
you're being brave. I'm not.
That's a scaredy cat.
Dad prefers to have someone, defending in front. So yeah, we'll now look.
Am I more fighty?
You are more fighty than me.
Yay.
We will now look, and I'll read to you the first mission, what it says in here about the first mission. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Yeah. Where is the introductory mission?
Maybe it's the very beginning?
First game, here we go. First game. For the first game, we're going to make it slightly easier, okay? So it says, Lost Contact. The introductory mission is called Lost Contact. The heroes have lost all contact with the local fortress belonging to an allied samurai clan. Fearing the worst, they have set out in search of survivors, or at least to discover the fate of their brothers in arms. Mission goal, so what we're going to try and do, what we have to do to win, we must explore the fortress and find 2 exploration tokens with clues on them. The first clue lets you know we're on the right track, whilst the second clue represents the location of any survivors. When the second clue icon is revealed, ignore any encounter or attack on the token, as well as any door icons. The objective room has no exits, and we basically fight the last fight, and then we are done. Okay? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find some survivors in this fortress.
Wow.
Wow, you and me. Does your kitsune have a name? Guess not. We'll come up with
Lily.
that. Sorry, what was that?
Lily.
Lily the Kitsune. Okay. Right. So we're about to enter the fortress. We're about to go in. And what you do at the start of every turn,
Roll a dice.
we will roll some dice. So what we need to do is we need to find some of these tokens and things and so on. While I'm at it,
Can I roll a dice?
but yes, you have correctly got the point. The first thing you do at every turn is try and hold back the darkness, which is to roll 2 dice.
2 dice.
Let's say you have the lantern. You roll. The person who has the lantern rolls 2 dice.
I have a lantern.
There you go. That indicates the opening. Just show the camera, move the camera there a bit. There you go. So you roll 2 dice to hold back the darkness.
Oh,
Preferably on a table.
3. I rolled a
Roll
3.
2 dice together onto the table.
2 and 5.
A 7. So what you have, it shows you how you are doing, is you have a thing called a depth trap.
When?
Yeah. The depth trap.
Depth trap.
Put it there so everyone else can see it.
Depth trap.
Depth trap. Now what happens is you come in at one end and you work your way through the fortress. You'll find the little tokens that tell you where you are. But at the moment, to succeed, because we're at this end, this is the fortress entrance, you come in here, it's 7 or more, and you got a 7, didn't you? So we succeeded. The darkness was held back this turn. The darkness is kind of the uber enemy of the game. Not entirely sure what it is, but it's responsible for all the bad things that happen. The darkness is trying to escape. you fail the darkness roll, it moves along.
On that
So
track.
we are there. That represents how far through the fortress we are, going that way. And that is where the darkness starts. And going that way represents the darkness trying to get out. Okay. So yeah, well done. We successfully held back the darkness. So at the start, that was the start of the turn. We now, if there's no fights, we go on to a normal phase, normal sort of turn in initiative order. Do you want to go first or shall I now?
Me.
You. So the first thing you do next is you move.
Do I roll a dice?
Roll the dice.
6.
6. So you move 6 squares.
Can I do it in any direction?
You can move diagonally, unless moving diagonally takes you through a thick black line. You can see these thick black lines around the edge. So you could go diagonally to there from here. What you couldn't do is go from there to there because there's a thick black line in the corner, you see? Okay. You have to stop.
At the gate.
At the gate, yeah. You can't go through the gate yet, but you can go to there and you can look into the next room.
Ooh, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2. Oh man, 3.
Yeah, these are half squares. That's where you end up if you're going to look through next door.
4. 5.
5. Have you got there?
Yes, I've got to the edge, so I'm just going to move sideways. 6.
Yeah, you don't have to use all your move. You don't have to use all your move if you don't
Oh good,
want to.
because I'm going to stay there.
You say that? Okay. Right. Now, one of the things you do is in this game is you pick up experience.
Ooh.
And for looking...
Is that what that thing is?
No, that's experience there. It says at the bottom
Oh,
of
right.
category. But for looking through a door, you get 5 experience.
Yay! How do we count I have 5 experience?
So, as is the greatest tradition of these kind of games, you get a piece of paper and a pen. So yeah, we're just going to write down daughter number 1 gets 5 experience. When you get enough experience, you level up.
How much do I need?
A lot.
What exactly is a lot?
I think it's 1,000, or is it 500? It's either 1,000 or 500 for the first. We can check later. There we go. So you also look. You now look through that door. You see what the next room is. What's in the next room? And for that, we go to the bunch of cards. Here.
It's a lot.
It's a bunch of cards. Like that. Just shuffle them up and then show you so people can see what they look like. There you go. It is the map deck for.
Do I get to choose one?
Yeah. So I'll fan them out for you. We got it yet? What we got? We've got
That one.
that one.
Can I flip it?
Yep, flip it.
The library.
We have apparently the library. So the next room that's going to go here is the library. So Danny will just get the library.
It should be in there.
No, I think it's a big one, so it's going to be in a big folder, a big box.
Yeah, it's on top. It's on top.
Is that what the library looks like? No. Yeah, there's quite a lot of these now.
We've been playing it for a long time, haven't we?
There you go, that's the library.
Let me see, let me see. I'm supposed to be picking through these holes.
So there you go. So I've got the library there. See how that now interlocks like that? Get those dice out of the way. Okay.
Going right through the gateway.
So that's where you are now. There you are looking through the door into the library. And what we're going to do is we'll just move the camera away. So so it can now see the library. Okay, that's your go done. That's the end of your go. Looking through a door ends your go. My go. I get to roll dice, see how far I move. 2.
Which way did it?
And at the start of each turn, I get the key, so I need to find myself some key tokens to put on there. But I'll do that in a moment. But at the moment, I move 2, so I just go 1, 2.
Let me guess, you want to peek through the door?
Well, I can see through it because you've opened, you've looked into it. Now that is a room, one of the things rooms have is, remember we said exploration tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one of the things
That a room
has. A room will have an exploration token. The exploration tokens determine what goes on in that room, whether there's going to be a fight, whether there's going to be an encounter or something like that.
So one could have a spider underneath?
Well, they don't have a spider, they have attack. I'll show you in a moment. They either have attack or encounter. So let's see. There you go.
It'd be cool if
here they are. That one says encounter with a clue. And that one says ambush attack. See?
By spiders?
So that's a clue one. It tells you it's an encounter, so you draw a card for the encounter. And it says it's got 3 doors. So if possible, there'd be 3 doors out of this room. There isn't. There's only 1 door for this room. And that one is attack. So you draw a card to see what the attack is. Now the card might be spiders, but it might not be.
Oh, I want it to be spiders.
We should see. It probably won't be spiders if we're doing Forbidden Fortress, because the spiders are from
Shadows of Brimstone.
from the western one. So
Man, I want it to be some spiders.
It's still possible. It's just less likely.
I still want to face a spider. A spider.
So quickly shuffle up. Let's put them there for later, and we put 1 there, like that, right? Okay, so we've both done our goes. At the end of the player turn, which is now, you reveal any exploration tokens. We see what this is.
Ah!
So attack, but it's also a clue. So we are already halfway
The quest.
through the quest. Yeah, we're already halfway through. We found the first one. It's an attack. So because there's 2 of us, it's going to be a low threat.
Low. Oh, good. So it could be a spider.
Unlikely, because as I say, we're doing the Forbidden Fortress one. But like everything in this game, there's a deck of cards to determine what you get attacked by. So give them a shuffle.
Can I choose green?
Just show everyone else. There you go. There you go. Low threats, green. What are we going to get threatened by?
Dishonored dead.
Dishonored dead. Okay.
Where does this library go?
So that goes. Well, we can keep it there to one side. Just so you can see it's one side because there's going to be a pile of those. It also says advanced scattered pages. We won't do that now, but when you're playing the advanced version, you automatically get an encounter in there. That is that one. But anyway, so for now, because it's your first one, we'll just keep it simple. So what does it say? It says D3 plus 1. Dishonored dead. So that means a 3-sided dice plus 1. How are we going to roll a 3-sided dice?
Try and roll up to 3.
You roll a d6 and halve it. So go on, roll dice. 5. Rounding up, what's half of 5?
3 or 2.
It's 3. You round up. So that's 3. We add 1, so it's 4. So we're going to face 4 Dishonored dead. So there he goes. Over to the box of miniatures again. Finds the Dishonored dead. And takes out 4.
What is it?
Okay. For Dishonored Dead. The Dishonored Dead look a bit like zombie samurai, don't they?
Yeah, they look a lot like samurai.
They are some zombie samurai.
Actually, it looks like the skeletons.
Yeah, they're little skeletal faces. So, the way we place them when they come in is you find the furthest away from players, which is this back wall, and you start to place them in what's called a sort of checkerboard pattern. So you go, there's one, there's two, there's three,
And right in the corner.
and right in the corner four. There you go, so there they are. Right, and I have to get out of here the enemy sheet. Every enemy has an enemy sheet, okay? So there you go, there's our Dishonored Dead. This is their enemy sheet. That tells you what they do. So firstly it says Dishonored Dead are undead, soldier and samurai, in case anything relates to those. Their initiative is 2, so we're going to go before them each round because their initiative is 2.
How do we kill them?
Well, we'll come to that in a moment. We do combat. So they also have some little special rules here. Then they have stats here, much like, I'll just show that on the camera in case you can see stats there, much like characters do.
But let me guess, the characters' ones are better.
Usually, but you tend to be more enemies. So now we've got one clue. We start a new turn. What do we do at the start of every turn?
My more the dice.
You hold back the darkness. So you roll 2 dice.
7 up.
Doubles.
12.
Doubles. 12. If you roll 2 dice and hold back the darkness, something special occurs.
Woo!
Okay.
Well, at least it was a 6.
It is. That's good. If you get rolled a double, like 1 or something, it's really bad.
I rolled the 2 highest numbers. 2 6s. And I'm glad.
Okay. So we're looking at the depth chart. Nope, not that one. Looking at the depth chart for Bit and Fortress. Ugh. There's loads of different places you can go. They've all got their own different depth charts. Depth chart. Forbidden Fortress. 6. Stubborn Resolve. This place is horrible and unforgiving, but you are not about to give up with a fight. Any hero may immediately heal D6 wounds or sanity, any mix. We're not injured, so we don't need to do that. Or recover 1 grit.
We don't even need that.
So we could recover a grit each. Now you actually, I haven't done it yet, because I was going to wait until it became relevant, but you actually start every mission with a grit anyway. So we both started with a grit. You know, put it on your character sheet, then you go 1 grit for me. We can now get another one. These are the re-rolls we talked about earlier.
Ah, the re-rolls!
So if you don't like a die, you re-roll it. So we've now got 2 each, and we've got a maximum grit of 2, so we can't get any more. Every time you roll a 1 to move, you get a grit. Okay? So there we go, that's it. We've both got some grit thanks to your 6. The darkness was held back, and it was not such a horrible place, was it? It had some stubborn resolve. So we now go through turns in initiative order.
Me.
The undead,
I'm going to go last.
are going to go last. So up to you if you want to go first. Things you need to know. Fear 1. A hero starting their activation adjacent to one of these automatically takes 1 hit. Doesn't apply this turn because you're not adjacent, but next turn if you're next to one you might be afraid.
I don't want to be afraid.
Well, you better kill them then. So, Remember, first thing in activation, you roll the dice to see how far you move.
I would not like to roll 6 because then I'd be at the bottom of the room.
6.
Actually, I wouldn't if I did it like zigzag.
But yeah, you can storm into that room, and pick a fight with them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I'm not exactly next to them. 6. I wanted to sorry.
Oh, by the way, yeah, of course, you always get 3 mana each turn.
Mana!
We should point out that you can use 1 mana to this cleanse if you need to.
We don't.
We don't need to at the moment. But yeah. So, you've removed up. You can now fight. You can now fight them.
I wanna fighty.
Fighty. So, as you recall, in melee, you roll a number of dice equal to your combat. What was your combat?
2.
2. So you get 2 dice, and you're looking to get 4 or more, because that's what your melee is, isn't it?
6.
So that was a 2 over there.
And 4.
And a 4. So 1 hit. So you did 1 hit. Now, normally, when you hit, and it does actually apply here, but you get to basically roll damage. So you've done that. You do D6 unless there's anything that says otherwise. I don't think there is. So yeah, you get a D6. So you roll 1 dice for damage.
Then maybe I'll lose cleanse.
Come on, you can roll that dice, see how much damage you do.
2.
2, right. That's a bit unlucky. Because what you do is you compare your damage to their defense. Their defense is 4. They take 4 away from your number, which would normally be, -2, so you do -2 damage. You do have these kami knives that say your combat hits treat enemy defense higher than 2 as only 2. So for you, they only have a defense of 2. That's still not enough, is it? You still haven't done any damage. But if you like, this was a die roll, so you could use a grit to re-roll it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gritting it.
I'm gritting it.
Get a re-roll, and just another 2. So you hit it, you bounced off its armour.
8.
Right, it's then my go.
Man, I wanted to get
See how far I move. Oh, I move a grit. I move a 1. I get a grit. This would take me above my maximum grit. But one thing you can do is if as soon as you roll that dice and it's soldier 1, you can instantly use grit for extra move, which is what I will do. I'll use that grit to roll another d6 and add it. 3. So I get 4.
At least now you're half in the room.
At least I'm in the right room, yeah. So, then there go. What they try and do is they try and spread themselves out evenly across the 2 of us.
So 2 are going to go for me.
And 2 on me. And the 2 that are on me start to walk towards me. Like that. Okay.
Mine don't need to walk anywhere.
Yours don't need to walk, so they stay where they are.
I am like right next to them.
Right. They have combat 4.
Okay.
Each of them. So they are. So we have that as the one with the sword up. This is the one with the sword sort of angle. That's 4 dice. They both get 4 dice to attack you with. They hit on a 5 or more, normally. So it's melee 5 or more. But you hide in plain sight, so enemy got -1 to their 2 hits. Rolls targeting this hero. So they only hit on 6s.
Man, that's quite rare.
It is. So let's see.
If any of them could get a 6.
Any of them get a 6. One of them did. So
The one with the sword.
Yeah, one with the sword down. This one. This one there. Hit you.
For how much?
So it would normally, because it says here, they normally do 3 damage. But you do get a chance to dodge, as we talked about. You've got a defense of 4 or more. So you get 1 dice to see if you get a 4 or more.
5!
You dodged.
You did.
And that's going to be the end of their turn.
Me.
Because that's all of them moved, or all of them attacked. And then it's the end of the turn.
No damage done.
So we go on to the third turn. The third turn we have in this game. You get to hold back the darkness once again.
I'm going to roll another.
Oh, I get another key. I should put myself on 3 key when I find key tokens.
6 and 1. 7.
7!
Well, it's 7 plus, so I technically did.
Yeah, we made it. So
I'm
now...
good at rolling when
One,
it's dependent.
two.
Whatever.
So I'm now on 3 key. For my monk powers.
And should I get mana?
You're always free mana.
Oh.
So we only move that across when you spend it. Right then, it's you to go first. So you get to activate. But you might be afraid because they've got fear. So hero, starting the activation adjacent, automatically takes 1 horror hit, and there's 2 of them. So that is sword up 1. That is sword down 1. They hit you for horror. So you've got willpower save.
Okay. How do I do that? I have to roll 3 plus on each one.
Yeah, 3 or more, because that's what Kitsune's willpower save is.
4 and 6.
4 and a 6.
No damage.
No damage. No something. You are fine. You get to go then. So you roll to move, because you could get a grit.
I could. And I'd enjoy it. 4.
You don't. But you could move if you wanted. Do you want to move away from them, or do you want to hack them with your little cami knives?
Hack!
Hack. Hack.
Hack!
So you get 2 attacks. So 2 dice.
Just gonna steal one from it.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll the dice. Oh, I should mention it now. They're in the first room, but it doesn't particularly matter. So a 6 and a 3. A 6 is a critical. Yeah, people can see it, but you rolled a 6 and a 3. The 3 misses. The 6 is a critical. That means it will go through their defense. Their defense is counted as 0 for this hit. So do you want to roll 1 dice for your d6 damage? 1. Oh well. So we did 1 damage to one of them. They have, what's going on? They've got armour.
Aww. Aww. Don't like it.
So armour means they get to roll for every damage you have done, and they roll a dice. So in this case, 1. They roll it. They did not get more than 5. They got a 3. So they are wounded.
By 1.
By 1. They only have 2 wounds each. So if you'd done 1 more, you would have killed it.
I should have rolled a 2.
Sword up or sword down?
Pointy sword up.
Pointy sword up. Pointy sword up. Has taken a wound. It's then my go. How far do I move? 1 again. So I get a grit, which I then spend. For 5, so I can move a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Now I'm going to start hitting these Dishonored Dead. Like you, I have a combat of 2. So let's roll 2 dice. I got 2 2s.
4.
Yeah. I'm going to use a grit. And I re-roll all dice in that roll.
Ew.
So I re-roll.
So that does 4 still count?
4 still count? Yeah, I'm looking for 4s. Yeah, my melee skill is 4. Yeah. I got a 6 and a 4.
Yay!
Got a 6 and a 4.
Armor gone.
So one of them is going to be a crit. Yeah? Now, because I've got a monk staff, my combat hits uses D8. So roll this red D8, and the crit, I'm going to have it on sword up guy, my sword up guy, does 7 damage to him.
Boom!
Ignoring the armour. It says, when killed, place a corpse pile token in this place. So that dies, replaced with a corpse token, like that.
It does not look
And I get 30 XP
good.
for killing. So the other hit, that was a normal hit, that was just 4, is going to go on this fella.
I'm gonna kill him. Or I'm just gonna ping his armor.
So what I can do is I can roll the D8. And I got a 7. So I subtract 4 from 7 is 3, which is more than 2, isn't it? So I kill that one.
Bing! Can you go and help me out now?
I'll now come and help you out. So I've killed my 2. Just walked up and smacked them upside the head with a staff. Yeah. And then it's them. So once again, we'll have the white as the sword up, and the red.
Shut down.
And they're looking for 6s again on you.
1.
Oh, 1. Okay, so there you go. You get to roll that 1 dice to dodge.
It's sword up.
Just back a bit so we can actually see your rolls. Go on.
Yeah, I think it's sword up. Which one is red?
That was sword angle, straight angle, but
Yeah, angle straight. Okay.
straight.
Put
5. Yep. Okay, you dodged, so you don't get hurt.
I'm good at dodging.
You are good at dodging. So that's the end of that turn. See how it goes? We're just going turn after turn. Next turn, turn 4. Hold back the darkness, please.
Okay.
2 dice. 7 again. Well done. Just
Like last time.
like last time. Yeah. Okay, so it's us to go first. You get to go first, but you might be afraid again. There's 2 hits, 2 sanity. So that's and that one and that one. Yeah. Are you afraid of these? Pick another one up. We'll get that later. Yeah. Are you afraid? You're afraid of one of them?
Which one?
It was the red one you're afraid of, so that's this fellow's quite scary now, apparently, the fellow at the back one. So you now have, so you have everyone else, blue sanity. You have one of those. When that gets to 13, you'll be unconscious. If we don't heal you before then.
I think we can though.
But then it's your go.
I want to kill him. Just. If I kill the thing that gives me sanity, will it go away?
No. You were afraid of it. You're afraid of it
Forever.
forever. It's okay. I can heal sanity if you come next to me.
Can I move?
Well, yeah. You roll to see if you move. Yeah.
I just want to move. 2.
2. Do you want to move away from them, or do you want to stay there and try and kill them?
I want to go next to you so you can get rid of my
Well, I'll come and move to you, I think.
Okay.
I think
I'll
oh, no, I
stay
can't heal sanity. I can heal injury, but I can't heal sanity. No, you can't either. Anyway, so if you're not going to move away from them, and you didn't roll a 1 to move, did you? So you don't get any grit. You can now attack them. 2 dice. 2 dice once again. Looking to get. What are you looking to get?
6.
Well, 6 for a crit, that's true. Ooh, but what would you need for a normal hit?
Normal hit 4.
4. Yep, because your melee hit is 4. So roll, see what you get.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. 2 hits. So you work them out. And you say which one you want. Do you want to hit the one that's injured? Just pan around again so you can see the back end. Do you want to hit the one that's injured? Or the one that's not injured first?
What's the one that's injured?
Injured, right. So this one. So you roll a d6 for damage on this one. Its defense is 2. So anything more than 2 will kill it.
4.
4. Kill it.
Yay! I did it by myself. Finally.
Corpse pile.
They don't look so good.
Yeah. So you got 30 XP for that. Your second hit on this one. Six. So subtract 2 is 4. More than enough.
Boom.
So another 30 XP for you too.
The moment I'm on 65, aren't I?
You are on 65 and I'm on 60. And there is another.
I did it.
You did. You did. We have now killed all the monsters that came out of that enemy card.
Boom. They exploded.
So, first off, we get a chance to what's called Catch Our Breath, where you can get back D3 sanity or health. I take it you want to get back D3 sanity, don't you? So you roll the dice.
So how many dice do I
It doesn't really matter, does it? It's going to be 1, 2 or 3. You've only taken 1. So it doesn't really matter, does it? Half of 6 is free. You heal 3 sanity. You only have 1. Okay.
Boom!
And then we get some loot.
Woo! Loot! I want some loot. I want to loot. I want to loot.
Oops. Loot.
Loot!
So these are 12 cards. We'll fan them out.
I want to choose. I want to choose. I want to
Choose a loot
choose.
card. Choose a loot card. I'll choose this one.
What's this?
What's this? Okay.
Does yours say what's this?
No, mine is Darkstone, which I'll talk about in a moment. So you get 20 XP for each loot card you get. And what does yours say? Read it out loud.
Draw an artifact card or get a card if in Otherworld.
Right. So you get an artifact card.
Yeah. I don't even know what it is.
So artifacts are special items.
Woo!
There is a huge, as people say over there, huge stack of them.
How am I going to choose?
You get to choose one from there.
7.
End of the top one. What is it?
Coaching London.
A Chochin Lantern. What does it say?
Enemy models must spend an extra point of movement to enter any space adjacent to you.
Yeah.
Once per adventure, cancel a depth event. Ooh!
And it is a light source, so it places the lantern that you technically have at the moment. Okay, I guess we can show people. There you go, a Chochin Lantern. Okay, so you put that with your other cards over there. Your giant stack of stuff, those occurring over here. You now have that. If you want to, you can sell it in town when we get to town for $800, or you can keep it, and it basically makes it difficult for enemies to
Attack me.
attack you. Yeah.
I think I'm going to keep it. It sounds quite useful.
Okay.
Also, when I'm in there, I can skip if I roll a bad one.
Yeah. So that was yours. Mine was D3 Darkstone, so roll dice, see how many I get. 3. I get 3 lumps of Darkstone. Now Darkstone has its own little counters. Put that there.
Ooh, they are cool looking.
Yeah, little crystals. Darkstone is a very special material that exists in this game. It is used to make magic items and to give people magical powers. But it is also a little bit evil, and it can corrupt those who have it and give them mutations.
Mutations.
And things like that.
What are mutations?
Mutations, they are when you grow an extra arm or an extra head, or
That does not sound comfortable.
get a tentacle for a tongue. Yeah.
That does not sound comfortable.
They're not. I mean, sometimes they can be useful. Like having an extra arm can be useful. But, yes, they're generally not a good thing.
Man, will it only give you one mutation?
No, you can get loads of different mutations. And if you ever get if you get the same mutation twice, you die. You turn into just a blob. Blech.
That does not sound
Yeah.
comfortable.
It is not. It's not. It's there's a certain amount of die rolls and probability and so on that needs to go on before that to happen. But yeah.
No, I do not want that as character to become a blob.
No. So we've done that. We've killed the Dishonored Dead.
Boom!
Boom. We can move on
To an next
to the
room.
fortress. Now that was your go, so I still get my go. Bearing in mind, so we've got there, put a little gate there. That's the whoops.
Yeah.
That is the way out of this library. So I roll d60 how far I move. I move 1, but I get a grit. I move 1. Now, what you can do in a room that has no enemies on it is you can try and scavenge any equipment from that room.
Oh, scavenge!
Which is you roll 3 dice.
Can I wanna.
No, it's me. It's my scavenging. You
No.
killed them. My scavenge. Any die that comes a 6, there's 1. There's a 6. Any of these that come up a 6, you get a scavenge card for.
Scavenge! Man, I really want to see what scavenge.
And I will scavenge this scavenge card. Ha! Which says nothing to find.
Aww.
But it
At least
is,
you get 10 XP.
it is 10 XP. Nothing to find there.
Aww.
And that room is now scavenged.
Man, I hate the nothing to
Okay, so start of the next turn.
find.
I get another key. Over to you to hold back the darkness with your Cho-Chin lantern.
Or normal lantern.
Or the normal lantern, yeah. 7 again, just 7. Keeping
Wow,
that
I am
darkness.
good at. I am good at rolling 7.
So you get to move because it's your activation first.
1.
You get a grit. Have a
Can I
grit.
use it?
If you want, you can spend that grit for an extra d6 move. Yeah, spend the grit, get an extra d6 move. That's not a d6, that's a peril dice. It's a very special dice. 3. 3 squares.
Well, doesn't the one that I rolled before?
Go there. I mean, that's where we're going, isn't it, really?
1, 3.
Okay.
Hello.
Now, I think they have said in the new rules, usually you could only scavenge once in a room, but now you can scavenge a certain amount. Depending on how many people. Let's have a look. A map's only scavenged a number of times. Additional heroes. 1 to 2 heroes, 1 scavenge. Only 1 scavenge, we've done it.
Oh man. Man, I want to scavenge.
Right,
Can I
maybe-
scavenge to the next
Maybe
room?
you can scavenge next. Right, my turn. My turn to move.
4.
4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I will look through the door.
Yeah.
And
Go.
we look through the door, find the map deck, which is there.
My dad.
Take a card like that out the middle of the map deck. And it is the audience chamber.
Can I try and find it?
I think it's the one on the top.
Audience chamber.
Is
Yes.
that it? Is that right? Does that look right? Yeah, that looks
Yes,
right.
that was right.
So we come in. Which bit we come in? It's like. Is this right? I don't think this is. No, that's not the audience chamber. I think that's the bath chamber.
Okay, then me. Try. Find it. Give it.
Come on then, quick.
No. Audience chamber. No. That looks maybe.
That's not the audience chamber.
It's
Let's see if it's in the folder.
Might be slightly minute. Helena.
Excuse me, who?
Kit Kat number 2.
Right, here is the audience chamber.
Ooh.
And we come in there. So the audience chamber is going to be move that a bit that way. And then we can see how this board gets bigger and bigger and stretches all over the place. So there you go. That's where the audience chamber goes. Goes there. Like that. It gets an exploration token. I get 5 XP for looking through a door. Probably about there, yeah. Let us move the camera around a bit. I think it's about as far as it's going to go. Let's see if we can stretch it up like that so people can see the audience chamber. There we go. Yeah. And that's the end of the turn.
Okay.
So we then end the turn with flipping the exploration token. It's an attack. There's no clue, but it is an attack. You're going to choose which one of our low threats we're going to get.
They look strange.
What does it say?
Tobacco Spearman.
Takobake Spearmen. They are a samurai clan in this setting that have all gone a bit mutated because of Darkstone. Look at their faces. What their faces got?
Tentacle tongues.
Tentacle faces, and tentacle beards. Tentacle hands as well, I think.
At least we're not facing blobs.
So how many did it say?
It just said D3 plus 1.
Okay, so what do you need to do? You need to roll a D3, which is a D6 in half.
4.
Also, that is 2 plus 1 is 3. So we have 3 of these spearmen.
No, actually, no, I meant
Oh,
that we're going to get 4.
Oh, we're going to get 4, yeah.
Going to get
1,
4.
2, 3, 4, and it says on the token we have 1 door, only 1 door. So look on here, it's got 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. Roll the dice. Which one of those is going to get a door? 1, 2, 3 is that one. 4, 5, 6 is that one.
3.
So the door is over here at this end, the far end of the audience
That's how
chamber.
they got in. That's how they got in.
The other one, other end, is blocked up. So there is a little. Oops, just nudge the camera. So there is a blocked off doorway. We use special little tiny little tile board like that, which goes there.
Let me see.
There we go. See? Okay.
Just lanterns, isn't it? Or pots.
Right, I'll find the Takabaki Spearman. It is now. So it was the end of turn. So start of the turn. Hold back the darkness.
7.
7. Well done again. The darkness has been held back again. Okay, so looking at the Takabaki Spearman, are we? Their initiative's 5.
No.
But remember, you get +1 initiative if you're using that in 2 hands, which you are. Your camera. So you're on initiative 5, and you go before enemies on the equivalent initiative. Okay? So that means you get to go before they do. So, off you go then. You'll go first. D6 for movement. 1. You get a grit.
Gonna use it.
You're going to use it for movement. Okay. So you get a total of 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've entered the room.
Okay, then it is them. They get to move. They try to basically get 2 on you, 2 on me, and they try and get behind you if they can when they move. Their move, according to their sheet, is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 will get to there.
Oh. Man is right behind me. Does he want to attack me or you?
And then 1, 2, 3 goes to there. And these, I'll try and get as far behind you, so one goes there, one goes there, so they can all attack us. So, the one that attacks you, there's 2 attacking you, then you've got free combat, and then melee is 4. But you again are hard to hit, aren't you, because you hide in plain sight. So we'll have these 3.
So 5.
And these 3. This is the one in front of you, that's one side, so they need 5 to hit you. Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh, 2 6s.
2 6s. It's also worse than that. Darkstone runes. Takabaki to hit rolls of 6 do double damage. So these are both doing 4 damage. So you've got to see if you can dodge them.
I can dodge 1.
You dodged 1, but you will take 4 damage.
Bing,
As you get stabbed with a spear by a Takabaki spearman.
Do we put it there?
Put it on your character sheet, yeah. There you go. 4 damage for you.
Uh-oh.
Right, you get to roll the dice against me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice, because I'm equally going to be stabbed by one to my side and one in front of me. Put them all in your hand at once. There you go. And they hit me on 4s, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hit me. But none of them were 6s. So if I try and dodge, my defence is 4 as well. Would you look at that? Every single one
was 4 or more.
So they all miss me. Oh, I just realised we forgot the armour on those Dishonoured Dead. You must remember the armour on these spearmen. Anyway, me, my go. I roll to move. It's a 2.
Where are you going to
I should have one more. I should have one more key as well because it's the start of the turn.
And it's 4th. Oh, we're in the second room, aren't we?
We are in the second room. Oh yeah, do you want to move that on? Shadow of the second
Goes
room.
to there, does it?
Yeah, second key. So I get another key. So I'm now on 6 key. 6 key. Right. Yeah, so 2 attacks. Miss and a miss. I'm going to use my grip. 1 hit. 1 hit. D8.
Man, you whacked it last time.
So I get 5. Their defence is 3. So I do 2 hits to one of them.
Which one?
Let's do the one there. Let's do that one. I do 2 hits to that one. So it gets 2 armour rolls. You roll 2 armour rolls. If either of those is a 5 or more. Yeah, so it only does 1 damage. This Takabaki Spearman has taken 1 damage. But, at the end of each turn I may heal 1 wound from every other adjacent hero. But I'm not going to heal 1, I'm going to spend my key. I spend 4 key, no 3 key, it's 3 key. You heal all 4 damage.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, and you get 5 XP every time you heal someone. So I get another 5 XP. Right then.
Now that I think of it, it's actually quite easy to gain XP. I thought it was like super duper hard.
Okay. So that's the end of the turn. Start the next turn. What do we do first?
Go back to darkness.
Hold back the darkness. A 9. Well done.
I got a 6.
Yeah. So, you get to go first. You roll to move to see if you're getting a grit.
Just in case I can escape them. 3.
Well, there's no point moving anywhere, is there really?
Except trying to escape.
Why would you escape? You kill them by getting up close with your knives. There's no point moving. So, you're going to fight. 2 dice. 1 hit.
That one looks like it's threatening my throat.
Okay. Yeah. Go on then. So you roll damage of a d6. Oh dear.
Aww.
Bounces off them.
6.
Then it is their turn. So again, that is what is it? That's 6 dice versus you, which only hit on 5 or more. Not a single one hits. You dodge them all. And then 6 back on me. Go on then. Put them all in your hand. There we go. So that's 3 that hit me. There's 3 4s there. I dodged 2 of them. So I take 2 wounds. Okay. And it's my go. Roll to move. 2, I'm not moving anywhere. 2 attacks. 2 misses. I'm going to spend a grip. Reroll both of those 2 misses. A 6 and a 4. So a crit and a normal. I am going to use the normal hit first on the injured one. So I roll a d8. So do 4, which is going to be 1 to it. But it gets 1 armour. So roll the armour for it, see if we get a 5 or more. No. So it takes another wound. So that one has taken 2 of its 4 wounds. And I think just to be sure, I'm then going to use the crit on it as well to finish it off. So I do 5 damage, that's 5 armour rolls it needs to make. It's only got 2 hits left, so hopefully this will kill it out, finish it off. Yep, yeah, that was 4. So that kills it. So Takabaki Spearman is dead. That is 25 XP.
What does it leave behind?
Nothing. There are some special rules about corpse tokens, but I'm leaving them aside for the moment because this is your first game, so we're not going to complicate things too much. Okay, that was my turn. End of the turn. I can't heal myself, so I won't. Start the next turn. Hold back the darkness.
7.
7. Well done again. Yeah, your move. 2.
Use it.
Gonna fight. A crit! Which one are you going to crit?
The one that looks like it's threatening me.
Okay, go on then.
That
So
one.
you roll a d6. You're going to do this much damage. It's not going to have any defense because you got a crit.
3.
3, so it makes 3 armour save. Come here, 3 or more. So 2 make it through. So it's taken 2. Oh no, I've got an extra key because at the start of the turn. Right. Just move that. Where's that? Move. Whoa! Whoa! There we go. Right. Okay. So, that was the top turn, wasn't it? We did your attack. We didn't. Now got to do them on us, haven't we? Yeah. So that's 6 on you. 6 attacks on you. Needing 5 or oh no, yeah, needing 5 or more, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. That was 3 normal hits on you. So you can use your defense. So you dodge that 3 times. Try. Only 2 dodges. So you take another 4 wounds.
Boo.
Boo. 4 wounds on the Kitsune. I've killed one of mine, so I've only got 3 attacks coming on me. You do me the honours of rolling those 3 dice. Oh dear. A hit and one of their double damage hits. So I'm going to roll the double damage hit first. Do I dodge that one? No. The normal one. Oh no, I failed to dodge that too. So that is 6 damage.
Bang.
Ow. That hurt. I'm now at 8 out of my 12.
I wish that was here. Any hero, the Lotus Flower, but it's here.
Yeah, never mind. So it's then my go. I'll have my 2 attacks on the one that's stabbing me. Or I should roll for move, shouldn't I? See if I get a crit. I do not get a crit. But I do get a crit. I do crit it. So I crit it for 5 damage.
Bam.
So could you please roll 5 armour? I might kill it, or it might save itself of its armour.
Nope.
It does not save itself of its armour. That one is dead as well. Another 25 XP. Okay. End of the turn, I will spend 3 ki so that you can heal 4 wounds. So you're back up to full.
Man, I want to cleanse you.
I don't think cleanse heals wounds, does it? No. Yeah. Okay.
It's corruption.
Yeah, corruption or status effects. So end of the turn. Did the heal. Start the next turn. Hold back the darkness, please.
What happens if I don't?
Well, the darkness moves on. Like that! See, you shouldn't have said anything. Darkness moves on 1. To go to, so just show everyone. It's now on the first blob. Anyway. First blob. Which doesn't trigger anything. If it gets to a blood splatter, you get a darkness card. Growing Dread is when you get on the Growing Dread ones, you get extra cards that make the last fight harder. But also, because the Hold Back with Darkness roll is failed, I get an extra D3 key tokens. So I get 3 key tokens. On top of the 1 I'm going to get from being the start of the turn. And then it's you to go. Roll to move. 1 dice. 1 dice for moving.
No, I was going to do attacking because I don't want to move.
Well, you might get a grit, so roll. We'll keep that for the attack as those are your 2 dice. Roll 1 dice. You don't get any grit. Okay. So you've got a crit and a normal. Which one do you want to do first, and which one do you want to do it to? You're going to do that one, and you're going to crit him or normal first?
Normal.
Normal. So roll a d6. I'm going to subtract 2 from that, and that's how many wounds he takes. 2 wounds. Does he get his 2 armour saves? 1 of them saves, so he's got 1 wound left.
Man, now I'm going to use the crit on him.
You can use a crit on him. Okay. And he takes 5. He's got 5 armour saves. He needs to save every single one. Do you think he's going to do it?
No.
He didn't even take one of them. That spearman's dead. So that is 25 XP to you. Then this spearman try and stab you. The last spearman.
Wow.
2 normal hits, so you get 2 dodges. One dodge, so it does 2 damage to you. So then my go. I get to move 3. I go 1, I guess 2. Now try and whack it with a stick. A crit and a normal. The crit does, where's my d8? There's my d8. The crit does 5. So do you want to roll 5 armour saves? So it saves 2. It takes 3. And the normal hit does
4.
4. So just 1 to it. So you roll its 1 armour save. If it saves, it lives. If it doesn't save, it dies!
Bang!
Killed the last spearman for another 25. Everyone gets to take a breath. So heal. I think it's D3. I'll catch their breath.
I think it's D3.
Let's just check. Yeah, D3.
Four.
I heal 2, you heal 2. Okay.
Man, I want to use that thing.
Loot card.
Look card. When can I scavenge?
Yeah, next turn you can scavenge if you don't look through the door. The loot card for you is... Oops.
Blood money!
Oh, and I got a gold bar.
Man, it does not look comfortable. I got 20 XP.
20 XP, and what does the blood money give you?
Money equals D6 times 25.
So you roll a D6. I got 250, but yeah, you roll a D6.
2.
Roll D6. Because I need to know what your... That's 250 for me.
5.
What's 5 times 25?
Wow. I have never thought of that.
What's 4 25s?
100.
So what's 5 25s?
125.
125. So yeah, we use these little coins.
Coin, I got money.
There you go, come from one of the expansions. There you go, you've got $125. I have $250 from my gold bars.
Yeah.
Right, that was the end of the turn. Start of a new turn. What do we do?
Try and hold back the darkness.
And hold back the darkness, yeah.
Otherwise we're going to take 2 damage. And do we have to get 9 plus?
No, we're still on 7 plus. It depends where the yellow one is. That's a 9, so we're good, aren't we? You get to go first. Roll for move.
2.
So if you move 2 towards this door.
1, 2.
Not moving me. Now you can scavenge if you want.
Scavenge!
3 dice, looking to get as many 6s as you can. Scavenge.
Chilling Dread.
Oh dear.
Draw a growing dread card and add it to the stack.
Yeah. So that means our final fight is going to be a little bit harder because we have one more of these. There we go, the growing dread cards. That's what it look like. Start to stack them up for the end fight. Okay, my turn. Oh, you get 10 XP though for that.
Or at least scavenged.
Got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to look through the door. Right, now you may have noticed we're running out of table space, aren't we? We're not going to go backwards, aren't we? We're not. No. So what we can do is we just take this tile, dislocate it. Come on. There we go.
Because we don't need that.
So we don't need that. We're not going to go backwards.
Alright.
So we then just move everything that way. Like that.
Is that what you do when you play it on with your friends?
It is. Get a map tile.
I want it.
You're going to choose a map tile. Which one are we going to get?
You.
That's 2. Which one are we taking? That one.
Bathhouse.
It's a bathhouse. We know that's on the top, don't we?
Yeah. Spottaboo. Push me.
There we go. So we've got a bathhouse. But brought through the audience chamber into the bathhouse.
I think that goes facing towards that box.
I don't even think this is the bathhouse. No, it's not the bathhouse. That is a well. Right. Here's the bathhouse. And one of these ones. It is. It's one of these ones I've got in my folder. So let's... There it is. Bathhouse. So we put it on back in the box. Bathhouse. house. And you come in at the side, there we go. Like that. And we get 5 XP for having to look through the door. We get an extra rate. What's that for? Well, we don't know how many doors are yet, do we? It's on the token. It's on the exploration token. Okay, so that was me. Oops, that's me there. Ending that turn. Start of the next turn. What do? Call back the darkness. Let's take this one off your cards. Oh, is that double 6 again?
Yeah.
Double 6 again. So that is stubborn resolve, isn't it?
Mhm.
So that is, you can heal D6, health or sanity, any mix you like, or get a grit back. You want a grit, don't you?
Yeah.
You're not damaged.
You want to heal yourself.
I want to heal myself. I'm going to get D6 wounds back. 5!
Bang!
Yeah.
Good.
Oops, that was a good roll. Well timed. Oops, sorry, we should have flipped that. There we go, it's 2 encounters. 1 door. Roll 2, you rolled a 4, was it, for the door?
Mm-hmm.
So the door is that way.
Block, block, block.
So that's where
Block
the door
off
is.
the other way.
And the other way gets blocked off, as you say. Like that. Encounters. Encounters come from the encounter deck. And it says we have 2, doesn't it?
Does that mean we could encounter a survivor?
Unlikely. We need to get a clue in order to clue symbol, that exclamation mark, in order to.
We've only got 1, haven't we?
So 2 encounters from the encounter deck.
That one. Heavy iron door and dark infestation.
Okay, which one did you draw first? No, so we do the heavy iron door first. It says, a heavily reinforced pair of iron doors sits at the far end of the chamber, dotted with heavy metal studs and massive iron rings as handles. A large ornamental dragon is sculpted as relief across the 2 doors, staring into your soul as you gaze up at its terrifying visage. There you go. You've got a choice. We can either open the doors, in which case we all try and make a strength check at 6 or more. We need to roll our strength, and if we get a 6, we get 25 XP, and if fail we take a bunch of corruption hits, and if more than half of us pass we'll get a loot card. Or alternatively, we do not look into the dragon's eyes and we each take 3 horror hits. How strong do we think we are? Or do we think we can just not look into its eyes?
Not look into its eyes.
Okay, so we each take 3 horror hits, so you roll 3 dice against willpower, 3 or more. I roll 3 dice against my willpower, 3 or more. I took 1 sanity. How many did you take?
2.
2. So I took 1. You took 2. There we go. Next one. What was the next one? The next one was the dark infestation.
What's a dark infestation?
The walls and floor here are covered in thick mucus. A massive growth emanates out from a small glowing tear in reality. It pulses and undulates as you stare in horror. So, we all make a lore 5 or more check. So how many dice do you have in lore?
3.
So you roll 3 dice, looking to get 5 or more.
Yep.
No. So you may decide to grit this or not, because if successful you gain 15 XP as you examine the dark growth. If failed, you've gotten too close and are spattered by a bursting pustule. Do not put that down, thank you. Gain a bleeding marker. Or do you want to do it?
I'm using my grit.
Yeah. You passed. Right, my law is also 3. Do I get 5 or more? I do. I pass. So we both get 15 XP. And then a dark shape shifts under the fleshy surface. So one of us, roll dice, see who gets highest, they have to make the next check. I got a 4.
1.
So I have to make this check. Luck, 5 or more. So luck. I passed. If successful, you pull something out of the ichor. Draw a loot card. Looty loot loot.
Loot loot.
I will have this loot card, which is a sack of gold dust for $100. There we go. And 20 XP. Alright then. That was relatively benign as a room goes, wasn't it? No big attack. You to move.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Would you like to scavenge?
Yes, I would.
Okay, roll 3 dice, see how many 6s you get.
1. Nothing here. I get 10 XP.
Okay. And I get
Back
to
house has nothing.
I get to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look through into the next room. Get 5 XP for the looking. Go to the map tiles. Take one out of the middle. It is a koi bridge.
What?
A bridge over a koi pond.
I know this monster, it's going to be in here.
I think it is going to be in the box, yeah. Yeah. I just need to get up and get the koi bridge.
There's a monster like a core.
Well, at least I assumed it was in here. It looks like a big one, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's have another look. Aha. You see it.
Cabbage.
Koi bridge. And we come in. There.
Big one.
That's it. Let's move all the tiles that way a bit. There you go, it's a bridge over a koi lake, isn't it? Okay. Yeah.
Does that mean you can't go like
Correct.
those?
It's got these little white lines. Oh, we had some there that we completely ignored, didn't we?
I was thinking.
Oh, never mind. What it means is you can't cross those white lines.
There are
Okay.
squares there, but you cannot cross them.
Yeah. Things that can fly can,
We can't.
but we can't fly. Yeah, so let's shift that around a bit so we can see the koi bridge. Yeah. Okay. So we
Where's
discovered
the koi?
it. It needs an exploration.
It's
Okay.
in the water.
It's the end of the turn, so we flip the exploration. It's an encounter with one door. Do you want to roll to see where the door is?
Oh.
Okay, so the door is at the far end there.
I think, is it? No, that's 1 to 3.
Oh, no, you're right, the door's there. And there is
Isn't there?
nothing at this end. Oops. There we go. Okay, we've got an encounter. Pick an encounter.
Song of the Shamey Corolla.
Song of the Shammy Shadow. A sullen and chilling song echoes through the dark halls. Peering into the room ahead, you see a 3-stringed instrument sitting upright in the far corner. You watch in horror as the strings pluck and twang by themselves. As you approach, the playing begins to grow faster and louder. Harsh visions of violent death flash in your mind, and you struggle against a burning rage building within you. We've all got to make a spirit 6 or more. So the number of spirit for me is 4. I rolled 4. I got a 6. I'm good.
I won roll 4.
You did not.
Okay, what do I get? What do I get, Dad?
So if successful, like I was, I get 20 XP. As you resist the call of vengeance. If failed, you lash out. The hero on your map tile with the highest hero level, or highest current XP, which is me, immediately takes 3 hits that do 2 wounds each.
So we did.
Okay. So I take 3 hits, so let's see if I dodge any of them. I dodged 2 of them.
No, at least you dodged 2.
So I take 2 wounds. Ow! Ow! The Kitsune punches me.
Accidentally. Didn't do it on purpose.
So, start of the round. What do we do?
Hold back the darkness. Or at least try and hold back the darkness.
10. You to go first. Roll for move.
Man, I want to get 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right, those halfway spaces count as in both rooms, so if you wanted to, you could scavenge the koi pond.
Scavenge.
Scavenge, 3 dice, looking for 6s.
No.
My go.
Yeah.
3. I'll scavenge. Way, scavenge. Get a small find. You find a small scattering of coins stained with blood. $25.
And experience.
And an experience, yeah. Mind your foot. Okay, end of the turn. Start the next turn. Oh, the darkness is not held back. Oh, we're all the way up there anyway now. So, yeah, we just point to look at the depth track for a moment.
Uh-oh.
We just hit the red blood splatter. That means we get a darkness card.
2 of them because it has a number 2.
No, just get one. So, pick a darkness card.
Overpowered.
Overpowered. Enemies that are large size or higher now do +1 damage on all their attacks. And that remains in play for the rest of this game.
Dun, dun. We will put that there.
Okay, yeah.
I used this.
And I get another key for the normal turn. And then I get D3, because we failed, I get another 3. I can only go up to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 2.
Wow, got a lot.
And about as much key now
As you can get.
as you can get. Probably explains I'm finding it difficult to find the last one. There we go. So there we go. 8 key. Right. You to move.
Four. 1.
It's already scavenged, so you can't do that. 2. Already scavenged, so I can't do that. Hold out the darkness. 11. Better. Roll to move. 3.
1, 2, 3.
You're going to look through the door, see what's on the other side of the koi pond.
The other side of the koi pond is Cursed Courtyard.
Cursed Courtyard.
Wow, there's a lot of entrances. Wow. There's a lot of entrances.
Yeah. Cursed Courtyard.
And are we on 11 now?
I think so. Yeah, there's the 5th room, I think.
Growing Dread.
Yeah, it's only the green one that it triggers those when you go. Cursed Courtyard. We are coming in there, I think.
Yeah.
Like that.
We are now in the courtyard.
A cursed courtyard.
I think that might be the closest.
You mean the big glowing eldritch symbol on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Gets an exploration token.
Can I? No, because it's not the end of turn, is it?
Yeah, it's not the end of turn. It's my go. 3.
3.
I can see what's going to happen here, so I'm just going to go 1, 2. Stop there.
Because you don't want to enter it, do you?
Yeah. Right. Flip that exclamation mark. Is it the clue that represents the end of this?
Yay!
Okay, so we ignore everything else on that.
Growing Dread.
We ignore everything else. It would have been a growing dread card with an encounter, but it's not. We block off
Every other entrance.
all those entrances, yeah. So at the end of our adventure in the Cursed Courtyard is where we find the survivors, if we can defeat the last set of monsters or whatever they are.
Man, the Cursed Courtyard does not look friendly.
We take a high level threat, which of those we're going home is a red one.
Oh man, that is going to be hard. Giving it a high level threat. That one.
That one. What is it?
Takobaki Rifleman.
Well, but unfortunately they're not large, so they don't overwhelm us. So is it 6 Takobaki Riflemen?
Yep.
That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Obviously it was a former Takobaki fortress that they've taken back, or whatever. Hence the spearmen and the riflemen.
And Skeleton Samurai.
Well, yeah, that was obviously the dead of the people who used to run it before then, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they obviously killed the former samurais who've come back from the dead, and we're now fighting the little Takobakis who have taken it. So, 6 Takobaki riflemen.
This must be a fortress for them now. Why are they in the Cursed Courtyard?
Who knows? But there you go. 6 Takobaki riflemen.
Man, I really do not want to step on that symbol.
Right, so I need to find the Takobaki rifleman enemy card. Just in case you're wondering, these are mutant soldier Takobakis. We'll put it there because we don't need to go back. Right, again, they've got initiative 5, they've got 5 armour. They regenerate 2 wounds at the start of each turn, and they're going to shoot us with rifles. So, start the turn. Hold back the darkness.
Hopefully.
Yeah. 6. No, darkness moves on by 1. But I get more key that I haven't actually got any use for.
Use. At the moment, that is.
Yeah.
You could heal wound.
Well, I can't heal me. I can heal you, but I can't heal me. Unfortunately. So, you get to go first. To move 6.
To mind the cast.
Try and put yourself in contact with 2 riflemen if you can, because you want to fight them.
4. 5, and I'm not doing my whole turn.
Okay, in contact with one of them. Okay, right, you get to fight it with 2 combat, yeah. That a 4, so 1 will hit.
So 1.
Yeah.
And damage.
Well, no, 1 hit. You hit, so you now roll for damage. So you roll the d6.
2.
Yeah, which is nothing because their armour is 3, which becomes 2 for you, doesn't it? Okay. That was you. Then it's them. So they basically they move away from you because they don't want to be next to you because they want to shoot. So this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they basically cluster as far away from us as they can, so they can then shoot us. 3 shots on you, 3 shots on me. What I will do though is I'm going to sound my sacred bell. Once per adventure, you and all heroes on your map tile count as having a cover 3 or more save against all attacks, damage sources until the end of the turn. So there we go, we've got cover 3, which is like armour basically.
Okay.
So their rifles are going to shoot. They're going to have 3 shots on each of us. So each of them. So that's 9 on you and 9 on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I roll these against you. They hit you. Let's have a look. What is it? Hiding in plain sight. Enemies are marked from the rolls. Yeah, so it does include range. So they're going to hit on 5s on you. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those again do double damage. So you got. So could you roll 3 defences versus the 6s? So 1 will do double damage. So that's 6 damage so far, and then 2 dodges versus the next.
Mm-mm.
1 dodged. So basically 1 6 and 1 normal made it through, didn't they? Okay, but we've got cover 3 or more. So for the 6, roll the dice, see if the cover stops it. It does. And for the normal one, see if cover stops it. It does. So you take nothing thanks to my sacred bell. Bong, bong, bong. Then you roll 9 dice versus me. That's 8. That's 9. Whoop. That's 9.
That's a lot of dice.
A lot of dice.
Now people get the left on it. All 9.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 5s and a 6. So do I dodge the 6 myself? I don't. How many of the 5s do I dodge myself? 1. Oh, and there's a 4 as well. Do I dodge the 4? I don't. So I took 3 normal and 1 6. 3 normals cover. Prevents 1. So I've taken 2 normal hits. And does the cover prevent? No, it doesn't. Uh-oh. So, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I think that is me falling over. Yeah, that is me falling over. I get shot a lot and fall over. Uh-oh.
Really?
Right, I don't get a go then.
This is not turning out good.
No. End of the turn. So start of a new turn where you hold back the darkness. Double 4. You do hold back the darkness, but double 4 says splint. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh no, yeah, no. Splintered collapse. The broken and splintered ceiling of the fortress is unstable and prone to collapse. Each hero in the fortress immediately takes 3 hits that do 2 wounds each. So you can roll 3 dodges, see if you avoid any of it. So you take 4 wounds from falling masonry. And it's your go, your move.
One, 2, 3.
Right, well, if you moved there, you could do that without having to make an escape. Oh, you don't make escape rolls anyway, you don't care. So yeah, you're in there, you're in contact with 4 of them. Right, what are you going to do?
I'm going to try murder one.
Okay, so 2 dice attack. 1 hits.
Okay.
Does 4 damage. Okay. Oh, I think that's your grandma. So yeah, 4 damage. Yeah, so they roll, see how much the armour takes. 1. So one of them has taken. So, they'd attack. Ah, one thing I forgot, which I probably should have done, is that because there's only 2 of us, we get what's called a revive token. That means the first time one of us goes down, they get back up again. So I would have got back up again. And you get fully healed.
That's good because
And you get a grip. So I would have had a go. We missed out the go. I would have had, let's just quickly do it now. We're back on track. So I move 6. 1, 2, 3. There. And then I would have attacked. So I'd get 2 attacks. 2 5s, so that's 2 hits. Yeah, there's one. So I'll hit this one first.
It's going to be the first one to get behind us, isn't it?
So I'm going to do 6, less its defense is 3. So I will be doing 3 hits to it. But I'm going to use some key, I think. So 3, 4 if I spend 2 key. 5 if I spend another 2 key. So I'm going to do 5 damage to it. So it gets 5 saves. Off you go. None. So it takes 5 damage. And then my next second hit against it does 8. So
Bang!
that is another 5 damage. I'm not going to spend any key on that. So 5. Let's see any of the armour. Takes it. One armour save. So not enough. It dies. So 1 rifleman is dead.
I doubt it's enough.
Well, we don't know. We'll have to see, won't we? So that was that. That was the minor turn. Then we'd have had the start of a turn. Then we'd have had you coming in and attacking that one. And then it's them. So they try and move away from us to get away out of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of your lantern is enemy models must spend an extra point moving to I to enter any space adjacent to you. If this one gets away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And this one can't get too far away again because it's got to go try and get a go if it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get over there, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that one can get away. I'm not sure what these are, because that's 2, 4, 5. 2, 4. Can't go there, so I guess it goes there. So that one attacks me. It doesn't shoot when it's up close. It's just combat, which is only 1 dice. So 1 dice versus me.
4.
Hits, but I dodge. And we then both get shot with 2 each. So 2 shoot you, 2 shoot me. So that's 6 shots on you. Which only hits on 5s, don't they? So that's 2 6s that are going to do double damage and 1 normal. So how about the 2 6s? Can you dodge them? 1 dodged. So
I take
6 damage. What does that put you on?
10.
10 out of 11. And can you dodge this next one? Otherwise you will fall over.
Well, technically I won't.
Oh, tell you what, before you roll that, given you can use that at any time and you're only 1 hit away from falling over, do you want to use your Lotus Flower to fully heal?
Lotus Flower.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
All those wounds are gone, and now you get to see if you can dodge that the normal shot.
The normal shot. No, I'm glad I had that. Nope.
Nope. So you take another 3 damage, so you put you in 3. No, that was the 3 that was that one. So you take your own 3. Okay, right, and then 6 shots on me. See how they do versus me. They need 4s on me. Oh dear. 2 6s, 2 normals. Do I dodge the 6s? Dodge 1 of them. So I'll take 6. Do I dodge any of these? Both of them.
So you'll take...
So I take 6. Okay. Right. Then it's my turn again, because we missed that. So roll to move. Roll 4. I'm going to try and move there. So I have to make an escape roll. I don't. I fail the escape roll. So I stay where I am. Okay. So 2 attacks. 2 misses. I'm going to use a grit on that. 2 misses again. Oh dear. End of the turn. Start the next turn. Could we have a hold back with darkness?
No.
Oh, and a double 1. Double 1's not good. I think I know what a double 1 is. Double 1 is ambush attack. The fiendish creatures and demons in the dark places of the... So there are fiendish creatures and demons in the dark places of the world. Draw a threat. Immediately add it. I think we're not going to win.
I don't.
Draw a threat.
1 only and 2 Tengu.
1 Oni and 2 Tengu.
Given that's a picture of an Ogi.
Yeah. I would suggest at this point we take the discretion as possibly the better part of valour and we decide to just run away. We are not going to beat an Oni and 2 Tengu and 5 of the Turkubaki riflemen, are we?
We need more people.
Okay. So there you go. We didn't win, but that is Shadows of Brimstone. That is your first Shadows of Brimstone game for Forbidden Fortress. Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I like the Kitsune.
You like the Kitsune. Well, we might play some more then. But yeah, there
Not
you go.
tonight.
Not tonight, no. First game, unfortunately a loss. We had to back out and retreat and run away from the darkness. There's just too many enemies.
I should not have rolled a double one.
Double one, no. Alright, well, goodbye all.